Hey there, welcome to day 282 of our Get Your Goals annual challenge. Today we're focusing on some area of contribution that we want to improve. We picked one yesterday. Hopefully you picked one yesterday. I picked one. I picked physically volunteering in person for some cause, some event, some cause, some something. Because with COVID and the pandemic and everything, I think a lot of us, me included, stepped back and stopped physically showing up and being personally involved in a one-to-one or a one-to-many situation. And we all had reasons, right? We want to say reasons are excuses in my mind, but we all had reasons to not do that. So that's part of our S in the SOAP framework, which stands for our story or situation. What's going on? What's our current story? What are we telling ourselves about this area or aspect of our life? And what's our desired story or situation? No, this is a visual aid that I use from a storyboard to a vision board. Our storyboard is, hey, this is what's going on right now. And our vision board is, what do we want it to be? That's why I like that particular strategy. I like the hero's journey type of story. I like the journalistic framework to tell my story, who, what, where, when, why, and how. I like conflict and resolution. There's great ways to tell stories. There's entire books, courses, trainings, seminars, coaching programs written about stories and storytelling. We don't need to be that fancy. We just need to know, what is our current story? What are we telling ourselves right now about this area or aspect of our life? What am I telling myself? And I already shared some reasons or excuses why I haven't been doing it, but I know that I want to be doing it. So haven't been doing it, and I can spit out all the reasons and excuses I'm telling my story. And then what do I want it to look like? What do I want it to be? How often do I want to volunteer in person? What type of things do I want to volunteer in person for? What kind of causes do I one-on-one, hands-on want to be involved with? Do I want to go work at a soup kitchen? Do I want to help at St. Vincent de Paul? I know I'm going down to see my mom, and I always like to go with her on Wednesdays at their St. Vincent de Paul because it's such an awesome organization and it's fun to participate with the people that work there and set things up. So our S today in the SOAP framework is, what is our current story and situation? What do we want it to be? That's our action item today. We've done this dozens of times before if you've been with me for a while, but this year alone, this is our 9th or 10th time doing this. So let's get to it. What's your story? If you need help with this, please ask. There's of course a different type of write-up in Guide 17 of the Get Up and Go Challenge private Facebook group page. You can always reference that, or you can search that group because there are literally dozens of examples of how to tell your story, different tools to tell your story, to get at what is going on right now and what do you want it to be. Why do we do that? Because we want to identify the gap between where we are and where we want to be. And the rest of the SOAP framework helps us to fill that gap so we go from where we are to where we want to be as quickly and easily as we possibly can. All right, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. We'll get into the O's.